Farts and farts and poops.
Farts and
poops and
poops.
poops and farts. Hey everybody, welcome to Shooting the Shit with
Dave
and Ellen.
And
this is episode 33. But it will always be number 2 to us.
Always number 2. And we're coming from you live from BudCon.
Yes.
And
maybe you could hear the crowd in the background.
Yes. And basically we're doing a little special episode. We did some interviews live here at BudCon.
Yes.
And we got to talk to some really cool, fun people.
Yes.
We got to try out awesome products.
Yes, we did.
And we got our butt and vajayjays zapped with a really funky Kegel machine.
Yes, we did. We saw Pure for Men and Tushy, and we talked to an 84-year-old woman about butt sex, and we talked to twerking people. We checked in with people about their poops.
We hit all the points of BudCon.
We did. But we checked in with people, talked to them about their poops. We interviewed Tracy Piper about colonic live on stage while we were sitting on toilets.
It was a highlight.
It was an awesome evening of butts.
It was
and
tons
farts.
of puns. The food, the drinks, everything had puns with butts.
Somebody stole my fart machine.
We actually interviewed a real asshole, an actual asshole.
We did. We interviewed an asshole.
Yeah, so we hit all the fun points.
But it was a great BudCon.
Hopefully there'll be more.
Yes.
The first of many.
Yes, we're hoping it will be.
So sit back, relax, enjoy the episode, and we'll hit you guys up next week.
Yes, for another in studio, but this one is not live, as we're not hearing it live because it's a podcast.
Yeah,
but it was
it's
live
live-ish.
party.
Live adjacent.
We had a blast, literally a kind of blast.
Yes. Okay. So on with the show. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Hey Poopy, how you doing? Hey Poopy, how you doing?
I'm just, trying to find a place with like-minded people to talk about like-minded things about me, about poop and stuff.
Hey Poopy, how you doing? Hey Poopy, how you doing?
Oh man, what's this right here? Is this a podcast about poop?
And now, Shooting the Shit with Dave and Ellen.
So please, I want y'all to start giving a round of applause. Start getting those hands going right now for a Bad from the Inside Out with Tracy, Dave, and Ellen. We're going to learn about colonics. Put your hands together. Y'all can do way better than that. I want you to clap your ass and clap your hands. Clap your ass and your hands. Yes, give it up. Yes.
Thank you. Hey everybody, we're Shooting the Shit with
Dave
and Ellen. We're a comedy podcast all about our favorite number 2. You can listen to us at heypoopypodcast.com, and we are here to interview the colonic expert, Tracy Piper.
Thank you.
She is the woman who does colonics for the stars, famous colonics, all kinds of colonics.
Oh, good. So you get to show me your?
You want to
Show me your?
show them your hole?
There you go.
The brown one, honey. I want to sit down. Do you want to sit? Dave and I have to share a mic,
Let's
so
sit on our
we're going to
cone.
go back and forth. Thank you. It might make me have to go after this. Yes. I did take my Pure for Men yesterday. If you guys don't know what that is, go check out Pure for Men later. But hi, Tracy.
Hi, I'm like so hot.
I know. It is warm in here. So on Shooting the Shit with Dave and Ellen, we always start off every episode with checking in. How have your poops been recently?
Delicious. That's my favorite word. So I actually have 3 poops today.
You did?
On a regular, that's
Nice.
a regular thing. I was trying to time the time coming here because I was like, around 4 is that like good one. So 3 times a day should be easy and come out and just boop, and that's it. And then you just use a little tissue bidet and then woo, and there you go.
Excellent. My poops have been pretty amazing today, thanks to Pure for Men.
So you did
Nice number 4.
Yes.
It's solid. No push, no wipe,
That's right.
as they say. But
Exactly.
yeah, fantastic.
I I actually pooed first thing when I woke up this morning, so that was nice and healthy. And then while we were setting up our little station, I pooed in that middle bathroom back there just a couple hours ago. And it was a beautiful Bristol number 4.
Ooh,
yes, and if you guys don't know what a Bristol stool chart is, please come by and we'll talk all about it. But that's like, as Tracy can tell you,
Yeah.
she
So,
made a Bristol stool chart.
I made some of the Bristol stool chart here, so.
And it's like the chart of poo. And
So this is on the harder side, so you don't want to have pebbles or Whoppers candies. And this means you're still constipated too. I know I just screwed it up for someone, right? But Whoppers. This is more like a Snicker bar. Horrible. And this is more normal. So you have a little turn, like a little corner, and then this is like a perfect poop there. So you come down the descending colon, turn by the sigmoid, and then you come out to the rectum and then the anus.
that's literally what my poo looked like this morning. It had a bend in it, and I was so excited.
Now, if you don't want to get that bend, hint to Hello Tushy to make a squatty potty.
Yes.
You can put your feet up. So
I do have a squatty potty too, but I don't know why I had a little bend in it.
pretend that I have my feet on a stool or high heels, which I cannot wear. And then you'll sit and you open up your legs a little bit wider, because if you're going to squat, like back in the days in Africa, you squat to poop. So you want your thighs to sit against your stomach, the cecum and the sigmoid, so that you can actually push. You open up, and so the anal rectal angle will change, and that muscle will open up, and then you have your feet up, and you just relax with your hands here or on your, like this forward. Just relax, take a deep breath in. And when you exhale all the way out, and you'll notice that your butthole will actually go poop out, and that's how you're supposed to actually poop. You're not supposed to strain so you don't get hemorrhoids. So if you sit this way, you will actually have a straight line and not the S shape. So I actually don't get an S shape because I know how to open up, because I used to do physical therapy a long time ago.
You're so perfect.
I only had the S shape this morning. I usually have like a straight sausage, but it was weird. I saw it and I was like, "What the hell? What's going on
Well,
there?"
that's what a lot of doctors, and also the Bristol stool chart will talk about, having that S shape. But I usually don't get one because I kind of use the squatty potty and do the whole thing. Yes. Hint, Tushy.
So let's start off with like getting to know you a little bit. You seem to be the well, hold on real quick. Like, what's the? How did you get into this whole colonic business?
Actually, I got into this because a friend of mine died from severe constipation, and he had he went to the bathroom once a day. Sometimes he would skip a day, but he would go probably what most people would go. And he went to the hospital. He was having some pain. They sent him home, thinking it's nothing. Like everybody usually thinks that's no big deal. Came back, and while he was waiting on the doctor, his colon burst on him, and all the feces went in, and he was 38 years old and passed away. So I was like, how can you die from not going to the bathroom? So I started doing my research, found colonics, and totally changed my life. Was dropped out of med school and decided to go into alternative medicine, acupuncture, herbs, and then colonics.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And one of the questions we were learning about was about gene mutation and where people don't detox properly. Can you explain how colonics can help that?
Yes, because a lot of people seem to think that colonics is just about a vanity to lose weight and even just for constipation. But a lot of people have gene mutations that do not allow them to detox properly. Me for one. So I make all these beautiful models look really great on TV, and I'm like, why are you overweight? And I'm like, well, my body holds on to a lot because I don't detox properly. So I have about 3 different gene mutations, so I don't make enough glutathione for my liver to detox. So you kind of hold on a little bit more. So colonics, a lot of people come to my office not just to look great, because a lot of people know me for like celebrities and models and so forth, but basically because they need it as a necessity so that they don't get really toxic. Yeah.
So what's the common like issue or problem people have when they come to visit you? Like,
I can't go to the bathroom. It's been a week. It's been 2 weeks. It's been 3 weeks. It's been 6 weeks.
What? No.
Yes. And the thing about it is,
that's awful.
picture that, and you would think that that person would be like an overweight person. It would be a beautiful, thin person comes in, and I always make this joke, like, do you have a secret compartment? Because they look amazing, their tummies are flatter than a pancake, and what comes out, you're like, holy camoli. And I'll have them come back maybe the next day or a following day, and I'll be like, weren't you just here 2 days ago? And so much more comes out. So you're supposed to actually, I wish I brought my dumbbell, but you're actually supposed to have 2 pounds of poop every day. Yeah.
Really?
With every movement, yeah.
2 pounds.
You're supposed to eat, your body's supposed to take in, digest all the food, and then you're supposed to release the material afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah. So make sure you're drinking your fiber and your water.
Okay. Duly noted.
What about excessive gas? Does that colonics help with gas?
Yes, it does, because the first thing that comes out during a colonic is actually gas. So when I'm looking with a colonic, I'm looking to see how much gas comes out, how long it takes for the water to turn color. When it turns color, how long it takes from light brown to dark brown, and then how long it takes for the stool to come out. When the stool comes out, we kind of look like the Bristol chart. What's the color of the stool? What's the consistency of the stool? And how long? And if there's any undigested food. So all those things help me to help these my clients, what their lifestyle and how they're eating, if they're chewing their food, they're not chewing their food, if they're drinking enough water, and so forth. So the Bristol stool chart, I think Dr. Mark Hyman is going to talk a little bit more about that later.
Interesting. What advice would you give for, like, say, a healthy Bristol 4? Like the number one thing, if you want those like smooth operators.
I think everyone would expect me to say the number one thing is fiber, but I'm actually going to say the number one thing is water.
Hydration.
And the reason is because if you do a lot of fiber, and this is what I see a lot in my office, people will do a lot of fiber and not enough water, and they're like, and they come because they're constipated. But I'm eating all this fiber, but no water. So it just goes in, it swells up, and it just sits there.
Interesting.
We learned that when we interviewed Pure for Men, because there's a fiber supplement, but if you don't drink lots of water, the fiber expands in your stomach and then makes you more constipated. That totally makes sense.
And then also other different colors poop, so like...
Put the mic like right up again.
So like if you had a little bit too much beets, it might look a little pinkish. Like it actually doesn't come out red. When you do beets, it actually comes out a little much more pink. And if you had a little bit too much turmeric, which I've been having lately, you may come out like that. If the stool goes through your digestive system too fast, it may be a little green. And if you don't have enough, the bile is not digesting enough old red blood cells, then it will come out yellow. So you have more fat and more bile. And then this is if you have like a black color, is if you have upper intestinal bleeding.
And too much iron also, right?
And also too much iron.
Yeah.
Or if a lot of people have been drinking the black lemonade, so a lot of charcoal would also cause that too. So I just wanted to mention a little bit about the different colors.
Have you seen any accidents at work?
Oh yeah, I've been christened many times. You cannot be in this profession and be schemish about.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine.
You just can't. And also to not let your client feel embarrassed if that happens. So like I deal with also a lot of people with MS, and they lose the tightness of their sphincter. And so if that happens, I don't want them to be like, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's good, a lot's coming out. Relax, let it on. They're like, but I just, and I'm like, calm down, because I want to keep you in a parasympathetic state, which is rest, digest, and you get to really relax.
Okay. What about OIC, opiate-induced constipation?
That is a major thing that is a lot, because there's so many people that have pain, a lot of pain, and also they're on chronic pain meds. So they're on maybe diclofenac or oxycodone or anything like that. Those things actually stop the colon, stop things from moving. And so they really need to have colonics and a lot of soaking, or they can do enemas at home. A lot of people do not have the money to come and get a colonic all the time, especially if they're in a situation like that. So I talk about enemas. And you can do enemas at home. You can just put it on your bathroom side, or you can hang it on a pole. And you can use coffee enemas at home. You can use chlorophyll, which is going to help. This is what the color of your green vegetables. And you can actually use Castile soap, because they used to use Castile soap years ago in the hospital. When you went in for having a baby, they would give you an enema. So this is something that's been going on for thousands of years. It's just now we still have that taboo, and no one wants to talk about shit.
Yeah.
I did a coffee enema once, and 6 cups of coffee up there, and I had so much energy. I felt like a superhero. I totally suggest it.
That's a lot. So what I would suggest, if someone does a coffee enema, that they should always follow up with taking some probiotics.
So what are the common issues that people come to you for?
Bloating. Make sure you take probiotics after, and make sure you take trace minerals so that you get pregnant.
That makes total sense.
Yeah, so
it was amazing.
I'm going to say
highly recommend it.
If you're full of shit, then basically there's no room for a baby, so you get cleaned out. And you'd be. I've had about 13 people got pregnant after doing a series of colonics, and I have lots of pictures on my phone. So getting pregnant is a basic one. So I think we have to wrap it up because some more people want to get on the throne. I guess you want to.
I think so. We kind of covered everything. But thanks again.
Thank you. I hope you guys were educated here today, and if you have any more questions, please feel free to come around the corner, and I'll answer all your questions about the poop. All right.
Thanks, everybody.
She go, go. She go, she go.
Shooting the Shit with Dave and Ellen is live here at
ButtCon, baby.
Yes. And we have our first victim, the most amazing photographer, Gary Bruckheimer, and we're going to ask him, how have your poops been recently?
Oh, well, today mine was not as big as they usually are, but it was like a submarine in shape. Went right down the tube. I don't know how long it was because half of it was already down in.
Wow.
Was it on the Bristol
You were a
stool
flash
chart?
dump.
Did you have a number 4?
Yeah, it was a number 4.
Oh, that's good.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm usually a number 3. I'm definitely a number 3 always.
4 is good. It means
4
you
is
have
great.
a lot of fiber and water and...
I did this week. Now tomorrow, who knows?
It's a crapshoot tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see. After a couple cocktails, I'm sure it'll definitely be a different, maybe closer to a 5.
To a 5. Maybe dip it in the 6 possibly. Depending how the night goes.
I never really go to the 6.
Oh, wow. Okay, great.
I never go there.
Oh.
Except for, I go right from 4 to 7.
So 7?
And that's usually, I'm not feeling well.
Yeah.
But that's because I've eaten something incorrectly that I shouldn't have eaten. But that's okay because I call that cleansing.
Yes.
Some people, they sit there and they drink honey and, I don't know, vinegar and something else. No, I just eat some rotten or not well-cooked chicken. It cleans you right out in a day. You're perfect to go.
Scrubbing bubbles.
That's a detox in itself.
Yeah, all the way through. And sometimes if you're lucky, you clean both ways.
Excellent.
So that's me.
Oh, thanks for that chicken, Gary.
Yeah, and have you ever shit your pants?
I heard that on your podcast today. And no, I did a little turtling a couple of times, but I have not shit my pants. But I do have a good story, but not for today.
Oh, we'll have to have you
in
back.
the podcast.
Yeah, you have to come and visit.
And it's a story not about me,
Oh, that's
but it's
okay.
a story about somebody else that was really a shit show. So
Okay, I'm in. We like stories about other people too, so it's not like,
I mean, I'm sure there's one in there that I've gotten. Come to think about it, there probably is. But at the moment, no. But
you'll have time to think about it before you come on the show.
good. Next time.
Thank you, Gary, for stopping by.
So let's try to find
Should we
some other
walk
people.
around?
Yeah.
Hey, Joe. Welcome to Shooting the Shit. Do you want to talk about your poop?
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
So how are your poops today?
Oh, today was fantastic, actually. Massive.
Massive, okay.
Massive.
On the Bristol stool chart, where were you?
I can still feel it.
Phantom dump?
I would go type 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
There wasn't like.
I mean,
There might have been 3-4 mixture.
okay.
Yeah.
That's
it was
impressive.
pretty epic today. I would say most significant one of the year, to be honest. And it
Nice.
must have been fate that I ended up here today.
Yeah. You had to talk about your poops.
And have you ever pooped your pants?
Yes, I have. For sure.
Do you want to tell us about that story?
Honestly, I don't really remember a whole lot. I just
It just
know
happened.
that I knew it happened, and I threw the underwear away.
Okay, a real quick question then. Let's just say you're out and about. You're about to shit your pants. Like, it's coming out. Like, it's just coming out.
Yeah.
Like hot lava.
It knows you're almost home.
Yeah, exactly. So are we going... This kind of goes to like a shitting your pants story. Do you choose pants or floor? There's no wrong answer, by the way.
I choose pants.
Pants, okay.
It depends on where I am.
Yeah.
If I'm somewhere where no one's around, sure, I'll go floor. I'll fucking grab a tree and hold on and go. But otherwise, for sure, I'll go past and then just chuck the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If there's people around, I'm definitely not gonna let
Yeah, I think
that happen.
it's circumstantial.
That's Gary again. I'm just going to pop in. He is not shy to poop in public.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So you pooped in public many times?
I used to actually stop off at this guy's studio years ago when I had to go in the middle of the day. If I was down there, I'd be like, "Hey, you home? I gotta go." And I actually had keys, so I could have just been like, "Gary, you mind if I just open this up and go real quick? I'll make sure it's all locked."
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
I just pooed here at ButtCon a couple hours ago.
I think that's the best thing you can do.
While I was on the phone with you, Gary.
That should be
I was on the phone with you pinching off a
That should be the
turd.
price of admission.
You kind of measure like, okay, you can come in. It's like a velvet rope. Oh, there we go.
Great day. I'm not as sore as I was earlier, but I feel a lot better now.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Well, thank you for telling us all about it.
We loved it. We have some interesting
What
looking
is
people over
this?
here.
Hi. We're shooting the shit with Dave and Ellen, and who are you guys?
I'm Hartley Erickson.
I'm Matt Miller. And I'm Austin Ramsey. They're the owners and creators of Ass Plates.
Ass plates?
Yes.
What are ass plates? I mean, I can assume, but you know.
You know exactly what it is. It's a 5-star eating experience and or drinking experience for your bachelorette parties, your tailgates, whatever it is you may want. Now,
Whatever it is you're doing, you're eating ass and you're not half-assing it.
and here acts as the signature sauce plug, right?
Is that the promo for the actual company?
Don't half-ass it.
You have a 1 ounce hole where you do the math. You put a little liquid in that of your choice, and you.
Excellent.
That's an ass to mouth shot for your Friday or Saturday night. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And we're talking, and we're just keeping it light, talking ass, guys. What else are we doing? We're shooting the shit.
We're at a place called ButtCon.
We're shooting the shit, and that's what we do. You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter what you do as long as you don't half-ass it.
Yeah.
And just keep it light, talk ass, and have a good time, guys.
We love that.
Excellent.
That's what we're here to do. And I think
I like
you guys
these
do it, so
outfits.
I love shooting the shit with you.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, yeah, she's got the cards right there. Here. Excellent.
Oh, I got a bumper sticker?
Hold on.
So we've trademarked and patented our product, Ass Plates, and it's going to be releasing to everyone worldwide right before football season. We're going to get ready for Christmas season. You name it, we can paint it any sort of customized color with any sort of customized logo. We'll get that ass started, and we'll start eating that ass.
So we're here, live at ButtCon.
Are you recording?
I am recording.
Awesome.
Live at ButtCon.
Live at ButtCon, and we got Victor for Pure for Men. We've already interviewed Lawrence, but we want to hear about your poops, Victor.
Oh my God, my poops are amazing.
Thanks to Pure for Men.
Thank you to Pure for Men, that's right. My first introduction from Lawrence to the product was like, this is gonna change your life when it comes down to anal sex. And I was like, no way. Takes me hours now to just douche and get the water clean. However, after taking Pure for Men for about 48, 72 hours, I started noticing a big difference. Like, I mean, my whole stool was coming out. So to the point that when I wiped, there was nothing in my toilet paper. And that is what you want when a product like that. So I love it. Now we have a whole other lines that support the anal clean. So you stay ready in the shower, you stay ready in your toilet, you stay ready whenever you want. So I think I love it. It's a great product, and I can't stop speaking about it.
Did you hear me shout you guys out on the stage? Because I totally took my Pure for Men last night and I made a doo-doo in that toilet.
Oh my God, did it come out?
It came out so clean that I didn't even need to wipe or use the tushy.
Oh, exactly. Isn't that the best? You save yourself, you save the environment, you save toilet paper, you save yourself from going behind there, and you save your partner.
Exactly.
From any dirty deeds. Hashtag stay ready.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Victor. Hey, Chris. It's Chris from Pure for Men, and we want to interview you about your poops. How have you been pooping today?
I've been pooping hella good. Yeah. Solid poops every time.
Nice.
On the hour. not on the hour, every hour. I wish. That'd be pretty good.
That'd be amazing if you could do that.
But you know, even because it's crazy, like going on vacation and visiting other places, like all we do is eat. And then most people like eating all this different stuff, messes up their stomach, but since I take all the fiber, the solid, I can't say it enough, solid poops.
Excellent, excellent. I love it.
And when it comes to toilet paper, are you an over or under person?
Over. It's got to be over. If not, you're a psycho. Yeah, for sure.
I go into people's bathrooms and change it if they're under.
Oh, for sure. Hell yeah. If it's the wrong way, I'm changing it, and I'm gonna let you know you're a psycho. Yeah.
Everybody does that. That's okay.
Yeah.
Besides Pure for Men, is there any other thing that you really love doing to help with your poo?
I mean, just a balanced diet. Try to stay away from Taco Bell. But,
I think we all need to stay away from Taco Bell.
As much as I love it, just a balanced diet and drink plenty of water. Lots of water.
Yes. That seems to be
Water
the theme today.
is key.
Hydration. Excellent.
It's good for your skin too. Hydrating.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Thank you so much for.
Thank you,
a
Chris,
little
from
quick
Pure
flash
for
interview.
Men.
Have a good one. Go interview
Oh my
her.
God, he live at ButtCon. There's a girl walking around literally with her face as the asshole of a butt.
Yeah.
We're going to have to take a picture and put
And
it
she
on
is-
Instagram.
Oh my God, hold on.
Hey.
Yes.
Hello, Butt. We would love to interview you for Shooting the Shit, a podcast all about number 2.
Amazing.
Tell us.
My butt is covering my ears, so you have to speak really loud because I can't hear a single thing you said.
Well, thank you. Thank you for telling us.
Great.
You look great, by the way. This outfit.
we need a picture
I need to
of
describe
you.
this, but it's like literally a giant butt with a
And her face is the butthole.
It's the cutest butthole I've ever seen in my life.
A really cute face. You missed that part, yeah.
Cute
A
face.
very cute face is the butthole. She's like birthing out like a poop.
This already won the Halloween costume of the year.
Oh,
It's
I know.
fantastic.
I know.
Well, speaking do you go by Miss Butt or the Butt?
I am the asshole.
The asshole. Okay, excellent. So, the asshole. How were your poops today?
Oh, they were spectacular. You want to know why? Because I used my tushy.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, we love Tushy.
Huh?
I said we love Tushy.
Oh, I love tushy too. It's the whole reason that I'm here.
Thank you.
Thank you, asshole.
Thank you, asshole. This is fantastic. Jason, I'm loving the fact you're here. This is amazing.
You guys.
Thank you, Jason, for coming. Hey, Jason, do you want to tell us about your poops?
Sure. What do you want to know?
Did you poop today? How many times?
Poop today.
What?
You need some Pure for Men.
Sometimes I don't poop. Like, I'll poop, like now I'll poop at least once a day, so I'll probably poop when I get home.
Okay. It just hasn't happened yet. It's okay.
Yeah.
No?
But I normally poop in the morning. And if I smoke cigarettes, then I'll poop more often.
Gotcha.
But that's not good for you. Don't smoke cigarettes. Drink more water.
I drink a lot of water.
Interesting. You're a
But
single
it doesn't
pooper.
necessarily help with my poop.
It's
You
okay.
need Pure for Men.
That stuff is
It's
fantastic.
this amazing fiber supplement that will make you poop like it's nobody's business. But it's not like diarrhea. It's solid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It's like the prize number 4 on the Bristol stool
Yeah.
chart. Fantastic.
Well, I will look at it.
And Jason, are you an over or under when it comes to your toilet paper?
Over.
Everybody
For
is.
some reason, yeah.
It's like
It makes more sense to me.
I'm an under, but at this point
I
I'm
don't
kind of don't give a
mind.
shit.
Like if Philip puts it on backwards, to me that's backwards. I don't change it.
Oh no, that's totally backwards.
What? It's backwards?
Ellen changes. Ellen goes into apartments and changes the toilet.
No, I won't change it. I think it's on backwards right now at home. But if I put it on, it's the right way.
Okay. The right way.
Is there anything you want to add to your story of poop?
I don't think so.
That's
Have you ever had an accident?
Probably when I was in elementary school, I farted and shit my pants.
Oh no!
You had a shart?
We've been there.
It was more than a shart. I ran home.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I was so embarrassed. I just ran home.
Never trust a fart.
No. Now I'm a little bit more careful in public. I don't poop in public either. No, if I have to poop in public, it's because I really, really have to go.
Yeah.
Like you're sick.
Yeah, like I'm gonna shit my pants. So.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I pooped here at ButtCon earlier today.
I'm sure they appreciated that.
It was a good one.
It was
thanks to my Pure for Men, because I took Pure for Men yesterday.
And she just blasted one.
So it's not necessarily for men.
No, there's a Pure for Men and a Pure for her.
Good to know.
They have
But
body
their
scrubs,
slogan
they
is "Take it now, so you could take it later."
Okay.
Hashtag
Oh, and
stay
I'm
ready.
getting I have to get a colonoscopy, so I'm gonna shit my butt out soon next week.
Oh, we need to interview you about your colonoscopy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has to be
My
a
father
thing.
had colon cancer, so it's that time in my age where they're
Yep.
like, you need to go get that checked out.
Yeah.
So next week.
Oh, yeah.
Well, congratulations. I hope you come out clear.
I hope so too.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
sure it's
gonna
going to be
great.
fine. I know that girl.
This is great. Well, thanks for doing a little quick flash interview with us.
Yeah.
See you around.
I will. Oh, my
Can we
God.
interview you for shooting the shit?
Yes. You guys are the...
Please introduce yourself.
As soon as we get on that side.
Oh, sorry. Find your side. Find your side.
So wow, that's a really fat ass microphone. My name's Odessa Man, and this is my sister.
I'm Issa, drag queen.
And we're the Dragon Sisters.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So we're nightlife entertainers. We're dancers, performers, rappers, singers, performers, everything you could possibly imagine.
All drag duo performers, entertainers.
That's my sister.
And what brought you to ButtCon?
So we're teaching twerk 101. Yes, are y'all
Ooh.
coming?
Y'all coming to dance with us?
We'll check it out.
I'm like,
All right,
wow, this is really aggressive.
Excuse me, this microphone is really aggressive in my face. Yes, we're teaching a twerk class. It's gonna be so much fun. We're shaking some ass, and we're just gonna have some fun. It's
Teaching the kids about the pelvis.
Excellent.
Okay.
moving the pelvis.
And because you're on shooting the shit, how are your poops today?
So my poops are always regular. Okay.
Excellent.
The perfect color. What about yours, sis?
I have no complaints. I haven't taken a single poop today.
Now, after
Oh,
this
wow.
spicy drink they have, I'll check back in tomorrow. I'm
had
gonna check
that
back
drink.
in tomorrow about my booty hole because this is spicy ass drink. I mean, it's really good though. Have you guys tried it?
I had one, yes. It's delicious.
So they're made by my good friend Ricky at the bar. She's
Okay, Ricky.
stunning. Yes, it's like infused jalapeno liquor. Like it's amazing. I'm sweating and I'm getting lit at the same fucking time.
You guys look fantastic.
I'm like, what's so hot in here? It's the liquor.
Thank you so much for checking in with us.
And we'll check you out at the...
I'm Ellen, and this is Dave, and we do a podcast called Shooting the Shit with Dave and Ellen, and we talk about poop.
Thank you.
With us. Thank you so much for talking with us.
Yes.
You two are fabulous.
Make sure you guys are following us.
We will.
Very easy.
Oh, okay.
The Dragon Sisters.
Where can we find you?
We're on Instagram at The Dragon Sisters.
Or you can, yes, and you can also go to our website at colemancollective.org/The Dragon Sisters. Coleman Collective is also a non-for-profit we own.
Excellent.
And
Thank
you
you
can
so
listen
much.
to us at heypoopypodcast.com.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
And go get a spicy drink.
Hi!
Hi there.
We want to interview you for Shooting the Shit with Dave and Ellen. We're a podcast all about poop.
Yes.
Because I have no problem with assholes.
No.
Not as a metaphor, as a real wonderful thing between the legs that you can really enjoy if you wish to.
Oh, excellent.
Can you tell us your name?
My name is Hattie, and I'm a cougar, and I've been featured in Vogue magazine, Vanity Fair, topless on the Howard Stern show twice.
Oh, my God.
And I'm letting the idea of sexuality at every age be amazing.
That's incredible. That is incredible.
So, tell us about your poops. Did you poop today?
Did I what?
Did you poop today?
I poop at least twice a day.
Oh, nice.
Absolutely.
Regular.
Because that whole feeling of being clean inside. You brush your teeth, you shit. The whole thing has to be clean all the way down.
Completely.
From orifice to orifice.
Top to bottom.
When you have a clean butthole, you have better sex.
I cannot have good sex unless both I and the guy are sweet smelling. So if they're not, I wash them.
Perfect.
I love it. That's That's a great way to live by.
A good rule to live by, and nobody has complained thus far.
Thank you so much for talking to us today.
Have a fun ButtCon.
We have Dr. Mark Hyman here. He's the expert of poo. He might be like the god to our podcast.
Yeah.
So we always ask our guests, how have your poos been recently?
Well, my poos have been very good because I've been eating really well and feeding my inner garden.
Oh, I love that. Inner garden.
That's great.
That's
And we
amazing.
saw that you're over by the stuff that how we used to wipe, which is also terrifying. That we used to wipe with a corn cob and ceramic shards and
Draconian.
I actually used to live in China, and people used the People's Daily, which was their main newspaper, to wipe their butt.
Oh,
Are you getting newsprints all over your butt?
But, I didn't really look.
And how did you get into the business of being the best poo doctor ever?
Well, it was two reasons. One, I actually got very sick myself, and my gut just went horribly bad. And I had diarrhea for like 5 years.
Oh my God.
Because of mercury poisoning. And so I had to figure out how to cure myself, and I began discovering this whole world of functional medicine, which is about understanding the whole body as a system, particularly the gut as such a key part of overall health. So I began to study it, and really have done probably 20 or 30,000 poop tests on my patients. So I've seen a lot of poop.
Yes, you are the king of poop.
Yeah. I mean, gladly. This is that's amazing, though.
And we also have to ask, what's your favorite, over versus under with toilet paper?
Oh, you see, I used to be an under, but then I learned that over was better, and I'm now attached to over. But I'm actually going more towards none with the Tushy, because the Tushy is a product that helps you clean your butt without toilet paper using water like we've done for thousands and millions of years.
Amen.
We love the Tushy. Love it. Thank you so much for
Doctor.
talking to us.
Of course. Good luck with your poop.
Thank you. Happy pooping.
Thank you.
Hi, so tell us your name and tell us how your poops have been today.
My name's Joe. My poops have been a little unsatisfying today. I had a lot of meat last night, and I think it had everything to do with that.
Most likely.
Yeah, it's sad, really.
And you were telling me you have an Instagram that has something to do with poop?
Yeah, so we have a WhatsApp group, and we call it What's Crap. And we discuss our shits. And we make up haikus about our shits. We call them haikus.
Do you have a haiku off the top of your head right now?
I'll need a couple of, at least a minute, but I could. What are your names again?
Oh, I'm Dave.
And Ellen.
Dave and Ellen? Okay, hold on.
Ready?
Talking shit with Dave and Ellen in the back room. It's what I'm smelling.
Yeah, that was amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah. And listen to Hey Poopy Podcast, Shooting the Shit with Dave and Ellen.
So good to meet you both. You guys are, I can't wait to be huge fans. I already am of yours, but really excited.
Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you.
Great meeting you both. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, we have another guest, and it is...
Dr. Evan Goldstein from Bespoke Surgical and The Future Method, which is a new company all about the science of sex.
We love The Future Method. We want to have you guys on the podcast because I'm friends with Greg.
Oh, awesome. That sounds great. So tell me what's up. What do you got? Got questions about your ass?
We are questions. We are a comedy podcast all about poop and farts. So the ass makes poop, it makes farts, and that's what we love to talk about. So how have your poops been?
Oh, my poops. They're okay at the moment. I'm doing a lot of traveling, and as you know, when you travel
poops.
Things can be an issue.
Yes.
So we talk about preempting travel by making sure you're doing appropriate fiber supplementation. Also, before you get on the plane, doing like an aspirin or an Advil to kind of decrease all the inflammation.
Interesting.
And also listen to your body. People think that you have to stay on the same schedule. So like I'm traveling to LA, I need to poop, and I need to force it out because I got to go to an important meeting. And the answer is don't do it.
Yeah, no forcing.
Don't do it. The key is to wait, walk around, do a lot of exercise, listen to your body, even if it does take some time for you to have your normal poop or fart.
Travel butt is a real thing. I have realized, besides things like Pure for Men that totally help, I think fruit is really good because you can find fruit no matter where you travel. Third world countries, you can still find fruit. So if I eat some fresh fruit, I can poop when I'm there. But it's an issue.
100%. I think that a lot of it is, now we're all traveling people. You get into a routine. We're all animals, right? And the habits that we have stay with us. And the issue is, how does it now change with your different surroundings?
Exactly.
And don't but don't let yourself get full of shit. Right?
Yeah, because constipation is our enemy.
That is right.
Yes.
You don't want constipation.
No one wants to be blocked up.
That's right. Have you ever been blocked up?
I mean, not in a long time.
Oh, okay.
But I try to stay hydrated.
Oh, that's
I
good.
drink a lot of water.
But the thing is that if you're doing fiber supplementation, another thing to do is nighttime taking the fiber with a ton of water. Because everybody likes to poop usually first thing in the morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what you're doing is when you stand up in the morning, you're changing the pelvic angle, and that tells your body to poop. So if you take fiber at night with a tall glass of water, you're now sleeping. It's working for your poop.
Exactly.
In the morning, you stand up.
You're ready to go.
It's out.
I love it. It's doing its thing.
Both Dave and I are morning poopers, like up and go.
Yeah, first thing.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
But what about farts? What do you want to talk about
I'm
that?
not like, well, I mean...
Are you a farty guy?
I'm not a real big farty guy. It's kind of weird. I mean, obviously, certain kinds of foods you eat.
That's right.
Things like that. But
That's
I mean,
right.
for me, I'm not like super gassy.
What about you? I hear girls don't fart.
No, I fart a lot, and I
Ellen's the queen.
Yeah, but I used to be a really big farter, like 200 farts a day. But then I was diagnosed with Lyme disease, and now I'm on all these supplements and on all this regimen, and so I rarely fart. But farts are funny, and they're great for podcasts. So we love talking about farts.
Do you guys ever fart on the podcast?
Yes. And we give prizes to our friends who fart on the podcast.
Really? What's the longest fart?
Oh, we
don't know. I mean,
we haven't had a long one, but we
That's a
we
good
did a
one.
whole
You know-
episode on movies.
That's a really good one. I haven't even thought about that. We have to kind of like time
Like
it.
a contest?
I would say I would say for the most part, they're pretty quick. they're not terribly long.
I do know that if I eat gluten, I get very backed up, and then I'm very farty.
Oh, 100%. Also, a lot of people, I do a lot of work at Bespoke with Botox.
Interesting.
And Botox does a lot of relaxation. So, you're not shitting on the street. You're not, you're not pooping without control.
Right.
But it relaxes so you can engage anally. But
Have you ever Botoxed somebody's butthole?
all the time. I do it all the time. And
Wow.
I even have my own butthole to
Oh my
Botox.
God.
Well, because the thing is that people are too tight. Or they're having problems with anal sex that they can't achieve what they want.
Gotcha.
And so using Botox in that capacity
Botox actually relaxes the sphincter.
it. But the one thing you got to tell people, they fart more. So
Whoa.
it would be great. Maybe we Botox you. You want your farts back.
I don't know if I want them back.
I mean, I want them back for the show.
So no, but in all seriousness, if you're using Botox, that's one of the complications, and it's
Interesting.
temporary, but it creates a lot more gas in the area, and it just takes a little bit with fiber supplementation and
Right.
stool softeners and diet to regulate it.
I've never heard of Botoxing buttholes
That
before.
is-
We learned something
We learned
new.
some new stuff.
Oh my God!
That's the first I'm ever hearing of this.
Where have you been? You guys are like poop and
Under a rock, apparently.
Unbelievable! Shooting the shit. You don't
This
even
is
know
like-
about Botox.
this is like
We
futuristic.
learned a lot today already.
Yeah, this is like futuristic shit right here.
I love it.
I
So
love
when
it.
are we doing a podcast?
We're going to do it very,
We're
very,
gonna reach
very
out
soon.
to you,
yes.
and we're gonna get you on our show.
Yes, we need a lot more time with you, obviously.
Yeah, you are fantastic.
Yes. And we want to try the future method for ourselves.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we're into it.
I'm all about enemas.
Well, you are.
Yeah, I did 6 cups of coffee in my butt once.
A lot of people like the coffee stuff, but one of the things you got to do, and we'll talk about it more when I'm on the show, which is you don't want to strip the lining internally.
Yes.
And so that's where Future Method and what we're doing is all about, like appropriate products to support the way people engage.
Gotcha.
So how do you not strip the lining but achieve the cleanliness, achieve what you want feel sexy, love it up the butt, but don't strip it of complications.
Yeah, and I just learned from Asa Akira that a woman's butthole lining is actually thinner than a men's butthole lining because of estrogen.
100%. She's amazing, and I'm speaking with her a little bit later.
Oh, excellent.
But I see it also in the trans community. So a lot of male to female, they're using obviously hormones, same exact way, flip side, where the estrogen is increased. And because of that, their skin is very thin. It tears very easily.
Oh, wow.
Leads to fissures, complications, and problems like that. And also, I know we're here supporting Tushy and all that, but the best thing is that you don't use wipes with Tushy.
Yeah.
And Tushy itself is really preaching really, really great religion.
Yeah.
Really great religion. Because the reality is that if you're using too much toilet paper or you're using too many wipes, you're really causing a lot of damage.
Completely to yourself and the planet.
We are huge fans of Tushy.
Yeah.
Since the first episode.
Yeah.
Do you have a Tushy at home?
We both do.
What color?
Mine's white.
White?
Yeah.
I have a white one with the bamboo knob.
Oh, very cool. I have one that's the black with the gold knob.
Sleek.
I'm trying to be sleek,
Wow,
you know.
that's really
Upper
nice.
West Side in the
I
house.
mean, you know. I love it.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys.
Thank
you.
Yeah,
And,
we'll see you soon. We'll make it happen.
Yes,
sure.
100%.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Dr. Rita Lingner, and I'm a board-certified dermatologist.
Wow, all right.
And what do you do for people's butts?
A lot of things that people want to treat: stretch marks, cellulite, even acne or discoloration. And there are a lot of things you can do to make your butt just as pretty as your face.
Oh, yeah, that's very important. And we always ask everybody, how are your poops been?
Good, I'm fairly regular.
Excellent, excellent.
We love a regular poop.
Yeah, so far everybody here at BudCon's been very regular. Very,
No one's lying to you?
Well, I mean, you know, I'm just going to take it at face value.
We had Jason say he didn't poop today.
That is true. He didn't poop yet.
Got it. Okay.
But so how can we find your stuff? Like, where can we go to see?
On my website, RitaLinknerMD.com.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Introduce yourself and tell us what I'm about to sit on.
So you are going to sit on the Emsella device. It's made by BTL. We're based out of Prague. And what this device does, it's FDA cleared for women's urinary incontinence. But what we found is by stimulating the pelvic floor, increasing blood flow in the pelvic floor and strengthening that muscle, we're actually getting a lot of sexual stimulation increased. So better orgasms, etc., which you might feel. We actually have a lot of women sit on this and orgasm. So hopefully it happens for you. I know for your podcast specifically, we want to talk about butt and pooping. So,
I mean,
well, I actually talk a lot about, I had hyperparathyroid, and because of that, you pee all the time. And so I think my bladder got fucked up because of it.
Interesting, yeah. So as far as from a bladder standpoint, I'd have to relook at the indication, but from a pelvic floor standpoint, when women or men have a weak pelvic floor, they will possibly urinate themselves, you know? Right, so I think this will help you regardless if it's a bladder issue or not, because this pelvic floor is very important. It's tied to a lot of different things. Yeah. So from a male standpoint, we've just gotten Dr. Goldstein on the device, and he's using it actually for sexual stimulation, increased sexual stimulation in men, stronger erections, better orgasms, but also, I don't know if you know this, your anus is actually a muscle too. Yep. So when we contract and build muscle and build blood flow in your pelvic floor, we're actually strengthening and toning and tightening your anus too. So Dr. Goldstein is an anal surgeon, so this is right up his alley for his customers and stuff.
Literally.
So we're super excited to
That's
work
amazing.
with him. Yeah.
Okay, I want to sit down on this. This is going to be very interesting. Maybe I might have an orgasm and help my pelvic floor.
Here, let me hold that. Hold on. All right.
I'm sitting on the chair right now.
Live at BudCon.
What we're going to do first is we're going to position you on the chair. The chair works, it sends electromagnetic energy in a upside down ice cream cone shape from the chair up into your body. So what we need to do right now is we need to find your happy place. We call it the happy place. So you're going to feel some tapping right now.
Happy place.
And we want you to feel the tapping like right on your like vagina and your peritoneum. So move around a little bit and tell me when you find that area or when you think you found it. And okay, great. So
She
now,
found it, people.
once
She
we found
found
the
it.
area, I'm going to hit enter. It's going to be about 30 seconds, and then we're actually going to start feeling those contractions.
I feel the tapping. It feels like somebody's flicking me in the asshole.
Someone's like, "Are you home?" They're like, "Knock, knock."
Oh my God, this is insane feeling.
We haven't even started yet.
Oh my God, it feels like there's worms crawling in my butthole.
So right now, with the machine's just warming up, you're going to feel some very, very intense contractions in about 15 seconds. And this is a 28-minute session, and it's equivalent to doing 12,000 Kegels.
Oh my God. 12,000.
I hope I don't pee my pants.
Yeah, please
Oh my
don't.
God, this is insane. Wait, it came and went.
Oh my
3
God.
seconds, you'll feel it.
For the people at home, Ellen looks like she's sitting in a Star Trek chair.
It literally feels
And
like something's going up my
She
asshole.
is.
If you're feeling in your asshole, move back a little bit.
Oh,
You want to
this is
find
so-
your
this is-
happy
this is
place. You want to
amazing.
feel that right on your vagina.
Do you feel it?
I do.
Where are you feeling it?
I do feel it in my vagina.
So what it's doing, it's creating a magnetic field inside your vagina and inside your pelvic floor. It's recruiting all the motor neurons and all the muscle fibers, and it's basically squeezing them to contract as much as they possibly can. And
Do you love this shit or what?
It's insane.
Are you doing your ass or the vagina?
A little bit of both.
Ooh, I didn't know you were a little bit of both. That's awesome.
A little bit of Franks and the
I always
Beans.
say, okay, do you know eating out the asshole is tossing a salad? But getting cunnilingus, oh my God, that's intense. Getting cunnilingus there's a term for it called sneezing in the cabbage. So if you're getting both at the same time, do you know what that's called? A garden party.
I want a garden party.
Yeah.
So do I.
Who doesn't?
Are you getting a garden party?
I think oh my God, this is insane. Dave, you have to try this. It literally feels like something is going up in me.
your
And
face will-
I'm sitting on a flat surface, but it literally feels like something's up inside of me.
It's super great from a vaginal perspective and an anal in terms of really pulling in the pelvic floor, really developing good muscle, healthy tissue, and getting you where you want to go. It's not for everybody. So if you're too tight down there, if there's some stenosis or issues, then you don't necessarily want to jump right on this. But the key is to get evaluated. You can see us in the office first. We see where you want to go and then decide if the machine is great. You need Botox too, right? So we need both.
In my butthole, yeah.
So we'll do it all.
Not in my face, because I use good creams.
You don't need it anywhere.
Well, maybe in my butthole.
Maybe.
You gotta get down there and see what it's doing.
The only time I've ever done Botox is in my armpits.
Oh, for the hyperhidrosis or like sweaty. But are you sweating right now?
Well, this was a couple years ago, so yes, I am very ripe.
Yeah, I'm super sweaty too.
Do you want to try this? It's kind
I mean, I guess so. Yeah,
you
sure.
should.
All right. All right,
Dave
sure.
needs to try this chair.
All right.
It literally is like a feeling I've never felt before in my
Okay.
life. Okay,
Hold on.
Dave is going to try the chair.
We're going to start the treatment over.
Okay.
Just because I need to find your happy place.
Okay, we're good. Cool. All right, so we're trying to find my happy place.
Okay, Dave is about to find his happy place on this chair that we're
First
going to
step in
post on the
finding your happy
Instagram.
place is I'm sending a shock into your body. Not a shock, but I'm sending an electromagnetic field into your body right now, so you can actually feel, where it's gonna target.
Okay.
So what we're doing right now is we're trying to find that happy place. So I don't know if you need to adjust forward, backward, whatever.
Do you feel the
For
tapping
you,
in your
Yes,
butthole?
I feel the tapping for sure.
I want you to feel the tapping in between your grundle and your butthole. So once you feel that, you tell me.
I wish I had an orgasm, but I didn't.
Oh, there we go. I got it.
Are we there?
Yep, we're there.
So now I'm going to start the machine. It's going to take about 30 seconds to warm up, and then you're going to start to feel very, very intense contractions like you've never felt before.
Okay. Let's see how this goes. Whoa. Woo.
We haven't started yet.
Oh, I'm feeling something right now though. It's like a little like
It's intense.
It isn't. Oh.
It feels like something's going inside of you, but you're sitting on a flat surface.
Oh my God. Oh. That is crazy.
Dave is getting sweaty.
That is a sensation. Woo.
You're learning stuff about yourself, Dave.
Yeah, this is a feeling that I've never felt before. Woo! This thing's pretty amazing. Oh my God, there we go. It's so strange. Okay.
It feels like something's going up inside you, right?
It almost feels. It's like almost like electrostimulation. I can't even talk.
So what are you feeling? Describe it to me.
It feels like this crazy electric pulsing.
Yeah, so what it's doing, it's shooting up, it's creating a magnetic field, inside your pelvic floor. It's taking all the motor neurons in that area, recruiting all the muscle fibers, and it's just squeezing it for all it's worth.
It's working. It's doing its job.
Definitely working. It's definitely working. And as a result, in a male versus a female, maybe you want different things, So it's almost like a Venn diagram. In women, we're gonna get vaginal tightening, clear urinary incontinence. We're gonna get stronger orgasms, better sexual stimulation. And in a man, we're gonna get anal tightening. We're gonna get better blood flow to the penis, so stronger erections. Stronger erections, better orgasms. So
I love that your butthole's getting tight.
I mean, I've never felt. It's so. Woo! I can't describe it.
But it feels like something's going in
It's
you.
like thousands of little electric pulses.
Yeah.
Just like
Targeted.
trying to, just tightening things and whoa. I'm gonna.
It's basically like you're going to the gym and doing bicep curls, but you're doing it for your pelvic floor, and you're doing it 12,000 times in 28 minutes.
Wow, that's crazy. I mean, this really feels. Woo! This is a sensation. I'm gonna pop up right now. Is that okay? I'm gonna pop up right now. Is that okay? If I get up, okay. Woo! Oh man, that's pretty awesome. It's actually really cool.
Yeah, it's cool. So
it's like it's almost to the point where it's not uncomfortable, but it's like.
So we say uncomfortably comfortable.
Yes. No, exactly.
Comfortably.
It's like a sensation.
It's completely It's uncomfortably comfortable.
It's like a sensation you've never felt before.
Typically we kind of start low and we kind of ease you into it. Because we want you to be exactly what I said, comfortably uncomfortable. So if you get comfortable, I want to raise it. When you get comfortable, I'm going to raise it. But with you guys, I wanted you to really feel it, so I bumped you up pretty quick. So sorry about that.
No, it was great.
No, it was great.
We wanted the full experience.
Out of the entire evening, this is the one thing I know I'm going to remember.
Oh yeah, it's unforgettable.
Awesome, guys, awesome.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much. All about the future method.
Yeah, so future methods where you want to be. Shooting the shit with Dave and Ellen live at BudCon. We have another BudCon attendee.
Yes. Tell us your name and how have your poops been?
Hi, I'm Chris. My poops have been very nice. They've been very full, very solid and
excellent.
Yeah, easy to get out, nothing messy, which is that's only because I've been very health conscious lately, eating all the good things, getting my fiber, and just dropping them.
That's the best.
Thank you so much, Chris, for checking in with us.
You are very, very welcome.
All right, happy pooping.
It's amazing.
We're here with the genius behind ButtCon, Mickey, who we have interviewed for an episode before, but I just want to check in. How have your poops been?
Oh my God, so good. Actually, as of late, they've been clean. They've been the right consistency.
Nice.
They've been the right size. I'm feeling really good about my poops. How's the reception been for PoopCon? Are people into it?
People love it. They love it. So how are you feeling after this whole amazing ButtCon?
I'm just so grateful for my team. Honestly, this is a full team thing. The team came together and crushed it. My event producer, Emily, our team. I'm really proud of the team.
Excellent. Yeah, it's so much fun.
We've had a blast here, literally a blast. So thank you so much for having us.
Yes, we love it.
Yeah, this has been great.
Awesome.
Hey everybody. Thank you so much for listening to Shooting the Shit with Dave and Ellen. You can listen to us on platforms like iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, Spotify, Stitcher, and even YouTube. Please download, rate, review, and subscribe to any and all of those places. And tell all your friends about us.
For more about Shooting the Shit with Dave and Ellen, you can check us out at heypoopypodcast.com. For questions, product reviews, information, please email us at heypoopypodcast@gmail.com. And you can see us on Instagram at heypoopypodcast.
Theme song by Jordan Perlson. Hey, Poopy.
Oh, that one's gross.
Very wet.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Hey, Poopy, how you doing? Hey, Poopy, how you doing?
I'm just, trying to find a place with like-minded people to talk about like-minded things about me, about poop and stuff.
Hey, Poopy, how you doing? Hey, Poopy, how you doing?
Oh man, what's this right here? Is this a podcast about poop?